So thank you guys so much for allowing me to be part of this special evening. I love these Tuesday nights. So tonight we're going to be talking about power detox. My name is Charlotte Conter, and I am the founder of Health Sheroes, where I empower women to take back control of their health. So let's jump in. So in this webinar, you're going to learn the importance of detoxing, why we all need to be doing this, and what's the safe way to do it, how toxins are actually affecting us, and how to help your body detox using a holistic approach. Now, I know there's so many, diets out there, and it can be really overwhelming, but we're going to break it down to the basics and talk about a healing diet. And then I'm going to be sharing a powerful 10-day detox program that really the whole family can do together. So the reason why we need to detox, now I know we're in the middle of a pandemic, but even behind the pandemic, these numbers are worse. 1 in 4 people will pass from heart disease, 1 in 2 women and 1 in 3 men will develop cancer in their lifetime. And they're predicting by 2050 that 1 in 3 people will be diagnosed with diabetes and 1 in 5 children is obese. Like, these stats are crazy, So I just want to jump in and share a little bit of my story. So I used to work in the mental health field. I worked in a couple different hospitals and a few other different institutions, and I worked a crazy amount of hours. I used to be go, 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 then I would hit a wall and I would burn out. And this pattern continued until eventually I was diagnosed with cancer 10 years ago now at the age of 32. Now, leading up to my diagnosis, my body was screaming out for change. But I was like, I don't have time for this. I got to keep going. And when in between like working those crazy hours, I was also heavily involved in playing competitive sports and working out in the gym. So when I was diagnosed at 32, I was shocked. I'm like, how do you get diagnosed when you're fit? Like, how does that even happen? I ignored all those signs and symptoms leading up to cancer, but cancer is something I definitely took serious because the only people that I knew that had cancer had all passed away from it. So this one like scared me to the bone. And I really was like, okay, I need to stop everything and make some serious changes to my diet and to my lifestyle. Now, when I was going through conventional treatment, I said to my oncologist, like, okay, I'd like to, make some changes at home. What would you recommend? What diet would you recommend? And he looked at me and he was like, Charlotte, diet has nothing to do with your health. I was like, what? Are you crazy? Like, I am not a doctor. I'm not a doctor, but I know when I used to eat McDonald's back in the day, I know that 98% of the time my stomach would be hurting. And if I ate food that was like light, and easy to digest, I felt good afterwards. So again, I'm not a doctor, but I know that food had a direct correlation to how I felt afterwards, mental health, and even energy as well. So that kind of led me into diving into the holistic health world. And I was so overwhelmed, but I started making consistent changes to my diet, to my lifestyle. And I knew it was really important to gently start detoxing my body and flooding my body with as much nutrients as I could get into it. And once I finished conventional treatment, I actually ended up leaving my career in mental health. I went down to the States and I became a certified health and nutrition consultant and a certified raw food chef. And I launched my first health coaching business. Now, during this time, as I mentioned, I was happy with the results, but I ended up slipping and falling during an ice storm, landed on my arm, and lymphedema set in. So you'll see this picture on the top right-hand corner. That's actually not my arm, but I just wanted to give a visual of what lymphedema looked like. So that's when the lymphatic fluid pulls into your arm. It's very painful. It's very heavy. You lose mobility. And I called world-renowned cancer hospital here in Toronto. And I was like, what do I do? And they're like, Charlotte, there's nothing you can do. Just go out, put a sleeve on it, and we're just going to try and contain that fluid. And I was like, oh no, like that doesn't work for me. And again, I was like, well, how can I reduce the toxins in my body and flood my body with as much nutrients as possible? And I decided to do a juice cleanse for 7 days. So I didn't eat any food. I just drank a variety of juices, and along with some other holistic treatments as well. And within 5 days, not only did I stop the damage, I completely reversed the damage. And I thought, oh my goodness, if I can do this with an arm, what else can I do with my body? Now, I was told I would never have children naturally after going through chemo. And again, after detoxing my body, flooding with as much nutrients I could get into it, I was able to pop out my 2 little monkeys naturally without fertility treatment. Now, that's pretty big. I'm not against fertility treatment, but you can imagine after a year of spending majority of my time at a hospital and doctor's offices, I was up to it. I had no more interest going to doctor's offices. And now my kids are part of my holistic lifestyle. which I love. And since then, I've gone on to form a company called Health Sheroes, where again, I empower high achieving women to take back control of their health. So this is why the power of detox is so important to us. And we've got two major industries that affect our health. So we have a healthcare system that doesn't focus on diet. And now if you have spent some time in the hospital, or if you visited anybody spending time in the hospital, we know the food that they're giving in hospitals is like not healing food. This is not something that's going to, get us better, get us healthy, get us strong. And then we have a food industry that doesn't focus on health. We see this because they use GMOs, they're spraying all kinds of stuff. Food quality is decreasing. So when you've got these two powerhouses not really communicating with us, it's really on us to create that change. It's really important because our healthcare system uses an acute approach when dealing with chronic issues. So if I fall and I break my wrist, I can go to the hospital and they can fix that acute issue. If I'm giving birth and I need an emergency C-section, they've got my back. But if I'm dealing with anything chronic, heart disease, diabetes, cancer, upset stomach that's chronic, right? Pain that's chronic, it is not enough. We have to come back and make changes to our diet and lifestyle, because at the end of the day, illness and disease cannot grow in a healthy body. So it's incredibly important that we take on our responsibility to try and get our body as healthy as possible. So over time, our body's going to get run down from unhealthy choices that we make, whether it's food, alcohol, caffeine, medication, stress. Stress is toxic in the body. Environmental toxins, all of this, helps to increase the toxins in our body. So taking the time to gently detox and nurture our body, nurture these vital organs that are keeping us alive and healthy, goes such a long way in prevention in disease. And you're going to have an immediate positive effect and a long-term positive effect in your body. So it's really important that we start rethinking illness and disease. So all disease out there, all illness and disease happens because of these two factors: toxicity and deficiency, which means our bodies become overrun with toxins, and we're not either getting enough nutrients or we're not absorbing enough nutrients. And I'll talk about how that can happen. So when you have toxicity and deficiency in the body, when those two are in the body, that causes inflammation in the body. Now that inflammation is going to park itself wherever there is weakness in the body. Think of like a reoccurring pain, recurring sinus infection, allergies, an old injury, like wherever there's weakness, genetically predisposed, right? Wherever there's weakness in the body, that inflammation is going to park itself right there and can cause something chronic. So it's really important, again, to detox and flood your body full of nutrients. So how do toxins affect us? Now, this big list here, you guys, these are our red flags. This is our body saying, hey, can you slow down? Can we focus on detoxing? And can you flood us full of nutrients? One of the first signs that we are not absorbing our nutrients is fatigue. When you are tired and run down, that means we're not absorbing those nutrients. That's like trying to run uphill or push your car uphill with no gas in it, right? We need those nutrients. Anytime that we have an unexplained weight gain or weight loss, our weight is fluctuating, that's a huge red flag. Bad breath, constipation, diarrhea, muscle aches and pains, heavily coated tongue. When you have like mental fogginess, brain fog, that's another sign that the toxins are overrun in our body. The skin does an amazing job at communicating with us that we are overrun with toxins. This can show up in whether it's eczema, psoriasis, acne, but it does a great job. Hives, right? It does a great job at communicating with us. Allergies. Now, the problem with a lot of these red flags, if they've been consistent in our life for a long time, we think this is normal. We think it's normal to have cramps during menstrual cycles, or we think it's normal to have allergies every time, every so often throughout the year. But it's really important to know that this isn't normal. We don't have to put up with a lot of these symptoms. Depression and anxiety. As I mentioned, I worked in the mental health industry for over 10 years. We did not make this connection to gut health or even nutrients. But this is huge, and this is starting to change in the mental health industry as well. Sweats, chills, hair loss, sensitivity to scents, poor gut health, which I'll talk a little bit more about, and compromised immune system. If you're getting sick a lot, again, this is a huge red flag that we need to detox and flood your body full of nutrients. So how does our body detox? Basically, anywhere where like liquid can come out of our body, that's a form of detox. Whether it's through our eyes, our ears, we're coughing up stuff, our skin, one of our largest organs, right? I mean, we're sweating. That's the way we can detox those toxins. Going to the washroom, whether it's urinating or bowel movements, even menstruating. Again, these are all signs of detoxing. Now, hang with me for a little bit. I'm going to get uncomfortable and talk about bowel movements, but bowel movements are such a huge indication of how healthy we are. We want to be going 2 to 3 times a day. So imagine, you know, you eating your food, chewing it up and putting it up on the counter and then leaving it there for a few days, right? You want to get rid of that as quickly as possible. And it's the same thing that when we eat our food, we want to be going to the washroom. And this is, again, I know Alyssa talked about this as well, but this is something I do with my clients as well, is get them to do the beet test. You eat the beets and you want to be going within 24 hours or 48 hours, you want to be seeing red bowel movements. You want to see red poop because this is showing that it's going through your system. And if you're seeing it 3 days later, 4 days later, you know your system is very sluggish. So ideally, your first, and with my clients, I joke around saying that I'm like the poop whisperer. When your first bowel movement of the morning should be snake-like, coiled. It should be sitting and sinking at the bottom of the toilet, and there should be very little wiping. Because imagine if you are doing a lot of wiping or there's a lot of mess in the toilet. Imagine what that residual fecal matter is doing to your gut health. Is just sitting there in your intestinal wall. And then your second bowel movement again can be long, solid, but you want it to sink. And if we're not going at least once a day, we are constipated. And even diarrhea is a form of constipation as well. So our gut health is crucial to our overall health. This is where we're absorbing all our nutrients from our food. This is known as the second brain. This is where we create serotonin, that feel-good hormone. So if our gut is out of whack, right? If our gut is unhealthy, we're gassy, we're bloating, we've got diarrhea, we're constipated, we're passing gas, either burping or out the other end, whatever those symptoms look like, that means it's going to have a direct impact on our mental health. It's going to have a direct impact on whether those serotonin. So if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling anxious, this is going to have a direct impact on your mental health, which is huge. This is also where like 85% of our immune system is in our gut. So if your gut is out of whack, right, it's unhealthy, it's going to have a direct impact on your mental health, and it's going to have a direct impact on your immune system. So you can really see you're opening yourself up to being more susceptible to illness and disease. So it's really important to use a holistic approach to detoxing. So as you're working in your kitchen, and again, we'll talk about what a healing diet will look like, you also want to start detoxing your home. Think about anything that has scent in it, scented candles. I know for me, like growing up, we always had like, if the house didn't smell like Pledge or bleach or Windex, like it wasn't clean, but all of that is incredibly toxic and can mess with our hormones and so on. So as you're detoxing your body with nutrients, you also want to spend some time detoxing your home as well. Learning how to manage stress and even release emotional trauma, because we can hold a lot of trauma on a cellular level. So it's important to learn how to release that in a healthy way. So I highly recommend working with a professional. This is something that I do with my clients as well. And we're all in the middle of a massive crisis right now. So we need to learn how to manage our daily stress, but we also need to up our stress management game when we're in crisis mode as well. Exercise. We want to be exercising minimum 15 minutes a day. You want to make sure you're sweating, because sweat, we're releasing those toxins. As we're exercising, we're moving our lymphatic fluid around, which helps with the detoxification process as well. These are some other amazing tools that you can help just aid your body in detoxing. And this is infrared saunas, hydrocolon therapy once they start opening up again, jumping on the rebounder like this woman in this picture. It's like a small trampoline. This is amazing at getting your lymphatic fluid going. You can dry brush your skin. You can get this, and I recommend getting one with a long handle, but it's got coarse brushes, and you can start by your feet and you do small strokes always towards the heart. And you can do this all over your body, but this is a great way, again, moving lymphatic fluid and helping to detox. You can take a bath with Epsom salts. Try and eat organic whenever possible, because it's going to have less chemicals than the conventional plant-based foods, and then drink filtered water. Drinking filtered water, again, helps flush out those toxins, but it also helps carry the nutrients where it needs to go in the body. Sleep and rest is incredibly important, especially when you're detoxing, because this allows your body to heal on a cellular level. When you are sleeping, like that's when your body is rebooting. And then you want to get as many nutrients into your body as possible. So let's talk about a healing diet. So as I mentioned, your gut health is crucial to your overall health. So you can imagine, like your teeth can build up plaque throughout the day, your gut health can build up plaque through that like fecal matter that's not being detoxed out of our body. So when we eat a plant-based meal, that is like brushing that intestinal wall, right? There's lots of crevices in that intestinal wall. So it's like brushing it. When you drink a smoothie that's got lots of fiber in there, that's getting into all those crevices and detoxing those toxins out of your body. And then that's where, again, once that's detoxed, then you can absorb those nutrients from the food that you're eating. And then when you drink cold pressed vegetable juice, which is made from a juicer, that's like going to the dentist. You're skipping your whole digestive system. You're giving your digestive system a much needed break. And all of that nutrients is going into your bloodstream within 20 minutes. So all of this, the plant-based foods, smoothies, cold pressed juice is helping your body gently detox, and you're flooding your body full of nutrients. So as I mentioned, the two key factors that are causing illness and disease is toxicity and deficiency. But there's two crazy trends that are going on right now. One is environmental toxins are increasing, right? So we're seeing this in what they're spraying their food, our soil, our water, toxins at home and so forth. And then our food quality is decreasing. And we can see this, the majority of food at the grocery store is packaged or processed food. Now, even, the whole food that we see, at the end of the grocery store, many of that is picked 2 to 3 weeks too early. We want our food to be ripened, because when it's ripe, it's got the highest nutritional content. Imagine, if it's sitting out there in the sun, then it's absorbing all that vitamin D from the sun. If it's still attached to the vine, then it's still absorbing all those minerals from the earth. So we want our food to be picked when ripened. This is why detoxing and cleanses are so important to our health, so we can detox our body and flood our body full of nutrients. But let's talk about the difference between dieting and cleansing. Our body stores toxins in our fat cells. So if you were to go out and exercise like crazy or do a fad diet, all you're doing is releasing those toxins into your bloodstream, and then it's going to your vital organs, and you're going to feel worse. This is how I was able to get cancer at the age of 32 when I was incredibly fit. And this is how I ended up getting it, because I was not cleansing my body. I was not eating a cleansing diet. And many times you'll have that rebound effect where your body's like, what are you doing? Let's start reproducing more fat cells so we can pull those toxins away from our vital organs. So this is why cleansing is so important. So you want to cleanse your body. And if weight loss is one of your goals, then you will be able to shred that fat and lose the toxins. And you're going to feel better. This is about healthy living, right? This isn't about a fad diet. That's why, like, newsflash, like fruits and vegetables are good for you. We know this. We know we should be eating more fruits and vegetables, but it's so good that they could literally save your life. So if everybody holds up their fist, this is the size of a serving. This is a serving. We need 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every single day. That's a lot, guys. That's a lot. So it's incredibly important. Not only do we get those servings into our body, and even more if you're active or an athlete, we need a wide variety of fruits and vegetables into our body, which is tough. I mean, that's tough for me on a good day if I'm not organized or if I'm caught up with work. Like that's tough for me to get. Never mind my 2 kids. I have a 4- and 5-year-old. Like that's tough to get 7 to 13 servings. Like I don't think so. And remember, The food industry is focusing on money, right? They want to get the food out as quickly as possible. So we can see, we know with the green bananas, we know the food's not ripe, so it's not having the same nutritional value. There was a study done, I think, comparing an orange today compared to an orange from 1950. You would have to consume 8 oranges today to make up that nutritional value as it had in the 1950s. That's because you're not going to sit down and have 8 oranges, like not happening. So many people turn to multivitamins or whole food supplements. So let's talk about the difference there. Multivitamin has about 30 to 60 isolated nutrients. So a certain percentage of vitamin A, vitamin C, they are synthetic, very hard to absorb. When we put something synthetic into our body, our immune system's like, what is this foreign invader? Let's get this thing out of here. Now, calcium, for example, our body, if it's coming from a rock or a mineral, our body can only absorb about 5% of it, and then we're peeing it out. So you're like, I'm taking this multivitamin, I don't even know if it's working, but I have this like fluorescent colored pee. We're like, I guess it's working. Like, no, that's our money going down the drain. When was the last time that you had that, fluorescent colored pee? When you ate an apple or when you ate a salad? Like, it just doesn't happen. Apple, for example, has over 10,000 nutrients all working in synergy together. There's no comparison. 10,000 nutrients, 30 to 60 isolated nutrients. There was a study done in Britain that said if people over 50 ate 1 apple a day, that they would save over 8,000 lives. That's just the benefit from one fruit, which is crazy. So this is why I highly, highly recommend taking Juice Plus capsules. This is truly the best I've ever seen. I have taken other whole food supplements and I have never had the impact that I did when I started taking Juice Plus. Juice Plus, I mean, you can look at the variety here. Look at the variety, look at the color here. These are 30 fruits and vegetables that have been picked when ripened, highest nutritional content, cold pressed juice. Remember I was saying it was like going to the dentist? Cold pressed juice. We're skipping the digestive system, going straight into the bloodstream within 20 minutes, and then dehydrated at low temperatures, again, retaining all that nutritional value. So you're removing the liquids, you're removing the sugar, and you're just left with highly potent, concentrated fruits and vegetables. Like, that's it, fruits and vegetables. And there's no way I would sit down and consume, I don't know, like I would sit there and eat like pomegranate, I don't know, cabbage, beets, and dates maybe all in one day. But now I'm getting the benefits of all of this into my body. And as a cancer survivor, this is my insurance policy. On days, like even today, I was working this morning, busy with working, took off to go to a lake with my family and then hurried back. Like we ate sushi. Like I did not eat my 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables today, but I had my insurance policy. I got it with these capsules, which I am so, so grateful for. Now, anytime that you're about to do a cleanse or a detox, people are like, I don't have the willpower to do it. I've never done it before. I can't do it. What if I told you that had nothing to do with willpower and everything to do with your glycemic index? So if we balance out your blood glucose levels, you will have that willpower. And a lot of times we go too long without eating. Our blood glucose levels like drop. We become like angry, hungry. We're like, what can I eat? You raid that pantry and then all of a sudden it spikes again. And then you come back and crash. So the key to being healthy is balancing out that blood, glycemic index, those blood glucose levels. And Juice Plus has created complete shakes. These are protein shakes. Now, when I was first introduced to these shakes, I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't do shakes. I don't do protein shakes. I've tried them for the last 20 years. They're nasty. They're gritty. I'm sorry. I cannot do this. And then I saw the ingredients to this. And there's like, broccoli sprouts, and broccoli sprouts are like 30 to 50 times more potent than broccoli itself. There's radish sprouts. Like there's a plant-based blend that's in here that makes my raw food chef like soul sing. These are low glycemic. So even my mom who has type 2 diabetes, she can take this. She takes this to help stabilize her blood sugar levels. This is vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, and it has fiber as well. These are amazing. Alyssa and I were talking, we're like, if you try these, it's going to ruin, any other protein shake you try, because they truly are, I do not say that lightly. I truly do not say that lightly. They are the best I have ever tried. I will never go back. And they are so safe and so clean that my kids try them. Now you cannot, majority of protein powders out there are whey. Whey is a derivative of milk. It's highly inflammatory, very difficult to digest, very hard on the kidneys, very hard on the liver. This is completely absorbable. You have over 17 fruits and vegetables. So if you take these shakes plus the 3 capsules, you're getting over 45 fruits and vegetables into your body every single day. Like Powerful, powerful. So you can have these shakes, the vanilla or the chocolate, as a meal replacement. You can have it before your workout or after your workout, or you can have it as a snack. So really, Juice Plus helps you bridge the gap between probably what we're eating more than we would like to admit, and then what we should be eating. So you see that variety of color, and this is just bridging that gap. This is food. Now you see the red, green, and purple. That's what we call our 3 blend. And that orange is actually omegas. Now, omegas is crucial for our health. It's considered an essential fatty acid because our body doesn't produce it. Omegas are incredibly important for our brain health, our eyes, our vision, our heart health, joints, skin, hair, nails, gut health, mental health. Omegas are crucial. Majority of omegas out there come from the fish industry. It's either wild caught fish or farmed fish. Now, farm fish is nasty, avoid it at all costs. They give them GMO corns, they give them chicken feces as foods. They spray them with pesticides, like just it's very, very low nutrients, like avoid them at all costs. And then the wild caught fish, which is definitely healthier, can be very high in mercury. Mercury is incredibly toxic in our body. And this is something, omega is something we all should be taking. Now, Juice Plus skip the whole fish industry. Fish actually get their omegas from algae, and algae is one of the ingredients, one of the juiced ingredients in omegas. It's an incredibly unique blend, which I highly recommend. I even cut off the capsules and squeeze this into my kid's mouth every day for the omegas. So Juice Plus is incredibly unique. This is food. It is not a multivitamin. It has a food label. It's all made with non-GMO ingredients. It's vegan, it's kosher, dairy-free, gluten-free, and it's NSF certified. This is a non-for-profit organization that ensures whatever's on the label is in the bottle, whatever's in the bottle is on the label. There are no hidden ingredients, no heavy metals, no pesticides, herbicides, any of that. This is cleaner than organic. Even organic can be sprayed up to 100 ingredients. And if it's coming from, if organic ingredients are coming from another country, you better believe it's sprayed again at the border. So this is cleaner than organic. And this is the most researched brand name nutritional product in the world. And look at all these leading medical centers and universities that have done gold standard method on the Juice Plus products, so on the capsules and on the shakes. And the results were so amazing that it was printed in over 35 medical journals. Medical journals. Going back, my oncologist told me, this is a world-renowned cancer hospital, my oncologist told me diet has nothing to do with your health. This proves it does. This can help with cardiovascular, as an anti-inflammatory. I have many clients that go on it. They're like, I don't know if I'm making this up, but I feel like I have less pain. I'm like, no, you're not making it up. This is going to have that kind of response. Improve quality of life, healthy cholesterol, healthy lung function, which is huge right now, healthy skin and gums and nails, immune system. And this is completely absorbed by the body. Juice Plus was actually created by a naturopath whose father was going through cancer, and he wanted to make sure that he was absorbing his nutrients. So you can feel that heart and passion from the ground up. And even more so in this program, the Healthy Starts for Family, you guys, makes my heart sing. This you can feel that this company really wants to get families healthy. So for any adult who buys the 3 blend, that red, green, and purple, they can get a child that they know who's between the ages of 4 and 18, excuse me, 4 and 18, or that they're still in school for up to 4 years. That's crazy. This is going to save so many people so much money, but it's also going to help so many families get healthy. And these were some of the findings. So 60% missing fewer school days, taking less medication, drinking more water, craving more fruits and vegetables, having less doctor visits. I mean, this is huge. These kids were getting healthier just by pumping their little bodies with the chewable version of the red and green capsules. They also come in chewable, and they are delicious, by the way. And they're all of a sudden, their little bodies are flooding with nutrients. This is my daughter, Jasmine, 5 years old, and my little monkey eats salads. I did not eat salads until I was late teens or even 20s. And if it was Caesar salad. She is definitely craving more fruits and vegetables just by getting them into her body. So let's talk about Juice Plus, the 10-day detox program that they offer. This is called the Shred program. And this is all about, when I first heard this, I'm like, Shred? I'm like, oh, I'm not all about like working out hardcore, but this is, the Shred program isn't about getting like your body super shredded like a muscle, you know, competition. This is about shredding food, toxins, and habits that are not serving you. So you just want to replace them with ones that are going to serve you. Now, many detox programs out there, many cleanses out there are extremely harsh on the body, where you're spending like all day in the washroom, having headaches, feeling nauseous, extremely hard on your vital organs. This one is brilliant. This is one that I do at least 10 days every month. This is really more of a lifestyle. And this is one that I do with my clients as well. So what do they recommend is you're going to eat more plant-based foods. So again, we're going to be brushing, we're going to be flossing our insides, we're going to be going to the dentist, right? You're going to be having your juice capsules every day, and you're going to have 1 or 2 shakes a day. Up to you. And we're going to be drinking more water to help flush out those toxins and help move the nutrients where it needs to go. We're going to be focusing on mindfulness, focusing on deep breathing, focusing on sleep. We're going to have exercise most days, and you're going to have access to online workouts as well, which is incredible. We're going to reduce or eliminate caffeine, alcohol, eating past 6 o'clock or when your dinner is, processed foods, and we definitely want to eliminate gluten, dairy, and sugar. Those 3 foods right there are highly, cause so much ruckus in the body. They cause a lot of inflammation in the body. So eliminating those for 10 days is going to have a massive impact on your body while you're flooding it full of nutrients. So this is gently detoxing, flooding your body full of nutrients in a gentle way. And we can do anything for 10 days. We can do anything for 10 days. It's one weekend. We got this. And this comes with a page, like a 45 page guide. It has a shopping list and recipes, smoothies, like it's incredible. And after 10 days, these were some of the results. You're craving more fruits and vegetables. You have a healthier weight, better recovery from your workouts, improved sleep, energy, hair, nails, improved regularity, which means you're going to have more bowel movements, which is great because we're going to be detoxing, and increased mental clarity. Now, the first time I did this, I was skeptical, I really was, and I was blown away with the results. I had been taking, like, I eat plant-based, I'd had whole food supplements that were definitely not as good as this. During smoothies, I was juicing as well. And after 10 days on the Shred, I would have random bruising sometimes. And I'd be like, where do these bruises come from? And I did not have any more random bruises. And as a cancer survivor, that was a red flag for me that I was not absorbing my nutrients. Hair breaking, my nails were brittle, all of that went away. Gum health, that blew me through the roof. I know that was like through one of the medical research, but gum health, I don't floss my teeth every day. It's like, once or twice a week when I remember, kind of thing. I don't know, I'm sharing too much here. But as I was flossing, there was no more blood, there was no more inflammation in the gums. Like, that blew me away. My body was absorbing all of these nutrients, which was amazing. So what happens when you place your order? You should receive your order between like 1 and 4 business days, and you're going to get a 4-month supply of the capsules at one time. And the reason why Juice Plus does this is because it takes 120 days for nutritional therapy to kick in. So you're going to be absorbing all of those 30 fruits and vegetables in every cell of your body. Also, they want to reduce their carbon footprint. So if you end up staying on this program, you're only going to be delivered 3 times throughout the year, which is amazing. Now, you can also go through the Healthy Starts program. So if you order your capsules, you're also going to get the children's chewables or the capsules for free, which is amazing. And right now, you can also get 1 bag of the shake for free if you go through that Healthy Starts program. So adults, the child will get for free, and 1 bag of the protein shake you'll get for free as well, which is amazing. I also recommend getting another bag of complete shakes because they are delicious, and you're going to want to order more, and that's going to come in a 60-day serving. And anytime that you place an order on our team, you're going to get a free meal plan. And I don't know about you, but this, like, life's been a bit crazy. Alyssa designs a meal plan for our team every single month. This takes a guessing work out of the kitchen. This is amazing. And we'll add you to our exclusive Facebook group called 500 Families if you're not there already. Now, these are Canadian prices, so it's definitely going to be reduced if you're in the States. And please reach out to the person that invited you because they can give you the price list for this. But the 3 blend, $3.33 a day or $100 a month in Canada. Now, before Christmas, I went out and spent $100 on organic celery. I juiced it. It took me 3 hours, juiced it, bottled it, and I had the juice for 3 days. $100, 3 days, and benefits from one juice, right? One vegetable, I mean. So this is 30 fruits and vegetables that have been cold pressed juice, dehydrated, blended together. So this is truly juice in a capsule for $3 a day, for $100, like a month. That is just, I was like, that blew my mind because I know I'm an avid juicer and I know juicing is incredibly timing and very expensive. So if you get those capsules, if through the Healthy Starts program, you're going to get the red and green chewables for free. And you're also going to get 1 bag of the shake for free if you go through the Healthy Starts program. Or if you want to order that 60-day servings, they are $3.25 a day, less than anything you can buy at like Starbucks or most like, you know, coffee places. And then our omegas, which are amazing, that's $1.29 a day or $40 a month. So you've got a few options here. So you can join as a customer, and I definitely recommend doing that 3-blend and the shake so you can take part in that 10-day challenge. And again, reach out to the person that invited you because they'll be able to tell you when the next shred challenge is going to be taking place. Or you can sign up through that Healthy Starts program. And the Healthy Starts program, you can start with the 3-blend. You're going to get free chewables for the kids or capsules, your choice, and a free bag of shakes. That is crazy. This is going to this is one simple change that's going to have a massive impact on your health. Or you can join the business opportunity. And you can get paid on what you buy or what you recommend or what you sell. We are constantly recommend movies or books or food or recipes. We're constantly, why not get paid to recommend something? And this is something that's going to empower that family to get healthy. The more people, the more money that you make, the more families are having a huge impact on their health. So what options could additional income and a sense of fulfillment give you? What would time freedom look like for you? What would financial freedom look like for you? I know for me, I have aging parents that I love dearly, and I've got young little kids, and I have my own life that I want to breathe, you know, my own dreams that I want to breathe life into. You know, what would paying off debt, what would paying, you know, buying a home or paying off your mortgage, or maybe getting a cottage or getting a car, or going on a trip when the plane's open. You know, what would that do for you? What would that do for your family? Not having stress about money or whatnot. So we definitely invite you to join our mission to inspire healthy living around the world. Juice Plus was founded in 1970s. It has been around for a long time, you guys. This is a very stable company. This is what you want to invest in. Invest in a stable company. This is they're in over 20 countries, and there has never been a better time in history to be part of the health and wellness industry. You know, and I'll explain a little bit more about that, but I was not interested in the business at all. Like, I'm like super busy with my work. But once I saw this page, I was like, Alyssa, Kathy, let's do this. $52 for a membership for the year. This is a turnkey business, you guys. I've never seen a business or a company that's so turnkey that has everything set up for you. You can work anywhere that you have a phone, anywhere that you have your laptop. You can work anywhere. I mean, the other week I did a presentation from my car because we were out traveling. This has a very small, focused product line. And this, again, made my heart sing because many companies have a huge product line, and you've got to spend so much time and energy educating yourself on this product line. And then you have to educate your customers on the product line. What I mentioned to you guys was that, you know, the capsules, the shakes. I showed a clip of the Tower Garden, but that's pretty much it. Those are the product line. So there's not a lot of education that goes in. People know they need more fruits and vegetables. People know they want to be healthier. So this is an incredible business to link arms with. And this is consumable products. I mean, I've been with Juice Plus now for a year, and I have people that signed up with me that are still customers from a year ago because of the results that they're getting. They want to continue staying. They want to continue investing in their health. Now, this is true residual income. I only have a certain amount of fixed hours that I can work with my private clients or with online courses. This is residual income. When you have a customer for 4 months. So when life gets in the way, you know, for example, if you have 10 customers that you find out, you know, this month, and then next month you find another 10 customers, all of a sudden you're getting paid on 20 customers. So if life gets in the way and somebody has an injury or sickness, or you just want to take time off, let me take the summer off, you're going to get paid during those 4 months. And I will also say that this is pandemic proof. I had no intention of like working Juice Plus as much as I am, but this has quickly turned into full-time income for me. And my Juice Plus business has exploded during the pandemic because people want to invest in their health. This is the time to jump in. You can do this business part-time. You can do this business full-time. The person that invited you here, they will meet you wherever you're at. There's no inventory. There's no overhead. There's like all the websites done for you. The counting is done for you. The marketing is done for you. This is truly just a turnkey business. And the compensation plan is permanent. There's no glass ceilings. You can make as much money as you want to make in this business. Now, this page really got my attention a year ago. Family benefits package. Now, many entrepreneurs out there, this is going to get you really excited. And anybody that's in the corporate world and you're not really loving your corporate job right now, especially with all the changes with COVID, and you're looking for security, this is security. Not only do you have that residual income, but you have that family benefits package. So you have the medical insurance, dental insurance, vision insurance, life insurance, long-term disability, chiropractic care, family tuition reimbursement, which means if you go to school or your immediate family goes to school, you can have that reimbursed, and monthly business expense allowance. Like, that is incredible. This is incredible. This is what you get in the corporate world, and you're getting this as an entrepreneur with like time freedom and financial freedom. Blows my mind. So focus on, I love these quotes, focus on more than one stream of income. The average millionaire has seven streams of income. And a side hustle is more than just another stream of income. It's also job security. When you receive paychecks from different sources, it allows you to take risks and chances in your regular career. More income means more options. More options equals freedom. And that's from Forbes magazine. Like, that is huge. And especially, I think, a lot of people going through the pandemic right now, we know how many people have been affected. We know there's a lot of people out there looking to make more money. And this is just such a brilliant company to link arms with. So, what could this business do for you? How could it make a difference in your life? How could it make a difference in your loved one's life? I mean, Juice Plus truly is my vehicle to breathe life into my dreams. And you want to dream big. Get people laughing about your dreams. And if they're not laughing, dream bigger, dream bigger. Could this cover a car payment? Could it cover a phone bill? Could it cover traveling? Could it pay off some debt? What would time and financial freedom do for you? And when you're filling up your cup, when you are feeling good, when you have that time freedom, when you have that financial freedom, your cup is full, and then you can overflow that cup and give back to whatever you want to give back. We can't give from an empty cup. Juice Plus can definitely help fill that cup. So where do you guys see yourself? So you can definitely join as a customer. I highly recommend getting the 3 blend and the shakes so you can take part in that 10-day shred challenge. That 10-day shred challenge is going to have a massive impact on your health, truly. And you're also going to get a free meal plan when you sign up as a customer, or you can go the second option, sign up with the Healthy Starts program, and you can choose that 3 blend and get the free chewables or the capsules for the kids and the 1 pack of shakes. So it's about 10 to 15 servings of shakes, or you can link arms with a person that invited you and join the business opportunity. And then you can get paid on what you personally buy and what you sell or what you recommend to others. So thank you guys so much. I'm so excited and honored to be here. Lisa, thanks so much for allowing me to be part of this. And I'm just going to end it here. Your voice can give hope to others while you build your dreams. You have the freedom to expand your options. Are you ready to join the revolution? And it starts with you. It starts with you. So thank you.